And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Luis Severino.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Slow roller to first, and foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fitzgerald goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And another ball. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. No outs, runners at first and second. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Matt Chapman. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Severino tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses inside. Full count 3-2. Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing, and he breaks his back. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Foul ball there.
Sit him down.
Whoa. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Elliot Ramos. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
This one popped up. Urias. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now here is Lawrence Butler. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brent Rooker will hit next. Big time power. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Butler stands at second with no outs. Up and in, 3-1 now. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And foul ball. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
This is J.J. Bleday. Popped up. Adames sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Batting fourth, catcher Shea.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Shea Langoliers in the box now. Takes strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And fouled off. And that one upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Here's a 2-2. Got him! He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. That just misses. Ball one. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw. The tag, safe. We're tied at 1.
Big RBI for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. In there for strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting 7, left fielder, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. First pitch misses.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Two outs. And it's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, all even at one apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning
catcher,
set to
Patrick
go. And
Bailey.
here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Severino back to work. Fought off foul. Next offering is downstairs. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone.
Batting
Very
eighth,
good on
right
the course of
fielder,
play,
Mike
but he'll give
Yastrzemski.
pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Brown makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Grant McCray.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray.
Get out of here, Giants! Go back to San Francisco!
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lede snags it, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
second,
off
and
for
now
the
Luis
Athletics,
Urias.
Third baseman, Luis Urias.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Adames makes the grab, one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield
Batting
for that
ninth,
catch. We all know
shortstop,
those can be a little
Jacob
tricky, especially
Wilson.
if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now at the plate, Jacob Wilson. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Let's go, green and gold, baby, let's go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Now batting.
So the
right
lineup
fielder,
flips over. Lawrence Butler
Butler.
up next for the A's. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
No ball,
hitter.
1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for
getting
San
started.
Francisco,
Here's the
center
center fielder,
fielder,
Jung-Hoo
Jung-Hoo
Lee.
Lee.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Severino kick steals. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Got a
batting,
fastball,
second
middle of the plate,
baseman,
jumped
Tyler
all over it.
Fitzgerald.
Absolutely smoked that ball.
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. Walked his first time. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Swinging a foul straight back. To third, and it goes just foul. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Butler in position. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
In the dirt, blocked. Lee stands at first with 1 out. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Up next
And here
for the
is
Giants, third baseman
Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that clips the inside corner.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
That one's in there. And a full count now.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brown on his way over. Nabs it. And that'll do it. One left for San Francisco. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's out to center field. Lee gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.J.
Bleday. Up next for the A's. Flied out his first time. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. His first at bat was a strikeout. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now, and the A's are gone in order. Still tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, the man they call late night Lamont steps in.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's too high.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an
Now
offense
batting,
does any damage.
designated
And that
hitter,
might be the case
Elliot
today.
Ramos.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
Ramos, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the catcher
Now
up
batting,
to hit. Patrick Bailey. Rounded out his first time up. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch, not close.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And a big swing and a miss.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throws across the diamond, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom 4. Now here is Tyler Soderstrom.
First baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
That one drilled left field. McCray makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach
Now it's going to be
Geloff.
Zach Geloff. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there for a strike.
Okay.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
Up next
3-2
for
pitch,
the
and I tell you what,
A's,
he earned that
left
walk.
Fielder,
One
Seth
down.
Brown.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Webb checks the runner. Geloff back in on a dive. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here's Luis
Now
Urias.
batting, third baseman, Luis Urias.
Ball one there.
One ball, no strike.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Clips the corner. That's strike one. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here comes a 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. All tied 1-1. All set for the
Leading
start of the
off
inning.
for the
Mike
Giants,
Yastrzemski
right
up
fielder,
here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Backed off the plate that time.
That's the ball. 2-2.
2-2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling.
Now
You think the ball's going to get into the
Grant
gutter and somehow
McCray.
just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Grant McCray, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one ripped. Lede makes a move towards the gap. Won't get to this one in the alley. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fouled off. He was late. One out and a runner at second. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Michel Otonez up and throwing. McFarland warming up as well. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. McCray rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are,
Now
third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner on first. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Severino throws to first. And he's out! And it got him. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Webb back to work. And that one fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Wilson on at first, nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
And here is J.J. Bleday, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Second and third, 1 away. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Langoliers in the box now. Take strike one. Second and third, 2 down. Chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
A's,
and they make a change to
number
start the
47.
6th. The new pitcher,
Michelle
Michelle Otonez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for San
Here's the
Francisco.
shortstop at the
Willie
plate. Willie
Adames.
Adames. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's through there for a strike. A little bit high. And now 3-1. That one fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't
Now
offer at it.
batting,
Now he
third
has somebody to
baseman,
worry
Matt
about over at
Chapman.
first.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fouled off down the right side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout.
Up
Got a
next
pitch to
for
hit
the
and
Giants,
just couldn't get
first
to it.
baseman,
I think that
Lamont
slider
Wade Jr.
really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Adames leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
So I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fastball
No,
is
that's a ball.
outside.
2-1.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Now this is in the air down the line. Butler sizing this one up. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Giants 2 and the A's 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Soderstrom.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That smash towards center. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Zach
Gelof.
Gelof. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Just missed. The Giants up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. That one's in there, 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Gelof headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. We are tied at 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Logan Webb won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for San
New
Francisco.
arm for the Giants, Randy
Number
Rodriguez.
73. Randy Rodriguez.
Stepping in, Luis Urias. And that drops in for a strike. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 2.
Jacob Wilson.
Foul ball there. Brown off of first with 2 away. Now fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski on the move to the gap. Makes the catch. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
They know
Now
that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the catcher,
Leading off
Patrick
for San
Bailey.
Francisco, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jose Leclerc getting ready to go. McFarland, the lefty, warming up as well. That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Ball 2.
And he takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Tap back to the mound. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be
Now
tough to get in
batting,
the air. Good
right
downward
fielder,
break on that
Mike
one.
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Ferguson, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now the left fielder, Grant McCray. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
71.
Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
Back to the top of the order
Leading
now.
off
Now
for the
here's the leadoff
Athletics.
hitter for the A's,
Right
Lawrence
fielder,
Butler.
Lawrence
1 for 3.
Butler.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And now 1 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So digging in, Brent Rooker. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
No ball, 1 strike.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Swing and a foul straight back. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 3 in this one. A little bit low.
1-0.
The 1-0. Out to short. Adames the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Leclerc.
Now pitching for the A's, number 37, Jose Leclerc.
And digging in
Leading
for
off
San
for the
Francisco,
Giants,
Tyler
second baseman,
Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Langoliers down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Willie Adames will hit next. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's a strikeout for Chappie. Giants go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bottom of the 8th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Rogers back to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. One and 2 here. Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's downstairs. Bounce ball 3-2. Tyler Soderstrom in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Up next for the A's.
Next up for the A's,
second
Zach
baseman,
Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
And that one ripped to left. Base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Rogers, done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for San
Camilo
Francisco.
Doval comes on
Number
now.
75, Camilo Doval.
So up next, Seth Brown. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Down the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
And that's outside. And now 2-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man on second, 2 down. Inside, and that's ball 3. Luis Urias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, third baseman.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Gio Urshela.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
So a change being made
Number
at first
1.
base. On to pinch run,
Esteury
Ruiz.
Ruiz.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
A's.
and here comes the closer,
Number 19.
Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Miller.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So here's Wade
Leading
now.
off for the Giants, first baseman Lamont Wade Jr.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Slider misses outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. Butler under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. And that drops in for a strike. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Someone's upstairs, ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. That one almost got him. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Bailey at the plate and takes high there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth, and now Jacob Wilson. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Walker, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Butler in the box now. Takes strike one. He's under it. He's got it. And there are two down.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Brent
And now
Rooker.
Brent Rooker. This guy with light tower power.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball. J.J. Bleday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that's in for a strike. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That one outside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed. Shea Langoliers in the on-deck circle, hoping for a chance.
3 strikeouts for him already, but that would be forgotten if he can get to the plate and make a difference right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to send this to extra innings. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up. Chapman drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. On to extra innings. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.